Good evening, everybody. Welcome on in. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. I know I am, and it's Barkeep, your host once again, having a good time with a Barkeep stream. So, definitely starting a lot later than I would have liked. A small story behind that. It's just, I decided I wanted to get on around like 2-ish today in the afternoon. And, my body decided, hey, wait a minute, Barkeep. You're having cold sweats. Wouldn't you rather a nice nap instead? And so I took that deal, and yeah, here we are with a little bit of dinner in my belly. A little bit later, I had some stuffed chicken, which is really, really good, with some of that spicy jalapeno ranch stuff. And I'll tell you, jalapeno ranch stuff is really good for streaming because it clears out your nostrils, and you don't have Mr. Sniffly or Mr. Stuffed Up coming at the microphone. Anywho, other than that, there's no new, really big new stuff going on today. Other than the fact that I have put a small booster onto our main system's desktop audio. So I'm hoping that's going to make the music just a little bit more for folks that want to hear the music even while I'm talking. I did a bunch of testing with that and it seemed to be okay. So, without further any ado, let's go ahead and boot up some more Megaman X command mission. Been looking forward to doing this. We had a day off where I wasn't doing too much, so I'm happy to get back into it. Here we are. All right. Really looking forward to doing more of this today because it's just, I have singularly been missing this ever since I took that 1-day break of not doing it because we got to, gosh, where are we? Well, it'll say where we are, I think. Yeah, Gemalia Mine, and we just got ourselves the dash upgrade. That allows us to break rocks, which I think is really cool. I think that's awesome. Before we go any further, though, I don't know why Retro Achievements is doing some dumb stuff and not loading up. I think that's just a result of how things are, this sort of stuff. That's perfectly fine by me. We can reset that so that it does pop. Because I've been working hard on getting some of those retro achievements, and they've been popping up in hard mode. Now, I am by no means a completionist, but I really do enjoy getting a whole bunch of achievements left, right, and center. I think, personally, it amplifies the experience. You know? Weird. So what they really should have here is a refresh button for it. I find that's kind of weird that they don't have it, you know, booted up right away. Hold on. We have ways to fix this. We have ways to make things right. How about now? Machine? Are you kosher with what I am putting in? Are you happy with how I load? Well, golly, I just don't know. It's being silly right now, so let me just do another little boot. Because, boy, Retro Achievements is such a silly website sometimes, I tell you. It's all like, oh, I'm going to load up. Sometimes it's like, oh, I'm not going to load up. Can't make up its mind. But this is good, you know. I'm generally the type to like to enjoy fixing things left, right, and center here. Especially with getting some better modus operandi of water getting going in the stream here. I found one of my old tumblers, which I used to use at work all the time. So I filled that up. I can't find the straw for it, which sucks. But otherwise, it is fantastic, and it keeps the water very, 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 very cold. And that makes me very happy. Because one of my big issues was I'd be sitting here, I'd be chanting away, I'd be drowning off, I'd go for a sip, and bleh, it's stale. It's all warm and stale water. Nobody likes warm and stale water when they're doing a big old live stream. They like that cold shit, I tell you. Right front and center. Yo, your Retro Achievements login token is no longer valid. Well, if that wasn't the reason why. Well, if you really just need me to put in some stuff for that, then I'll oblige, no problem. Logging in, retro achievements, really needs better integration with things, logging in. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. This shit is ridiculous when it comes down to it sometimes. They'll pop up these little tokens left, right, and center, and they'll demand that you log in. They'll demand that it be correct. And this has got to be an error with the website itself or something, because this shit just ain't working. And I know it to work really well on other days, but, today of all days, it's just like, oh, no, I can't log in. No contact with the actual, game itself, website itself. It's silly. So... yeah, just give me a second. We'll have this popped up regardless of retro achievements being working or not. But again, I do apologize for that. Usually this stuff works just fine. We usually don't have problems like these coming on into a stream, but, that's completely out of my hands. Usually I have this stuff really, 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 really well set up. But tonight, hey, somebody else is goofing up. It's not my problem when it comes to that. All right, let's actually get into the damn game. We've been sitting around, mooking around with trying to get something that's only like a side dish to the main dish here, put in. Oh, yeah, it's going to be asking me for that. Alright, let's load her up and get into it. I'm feeling good about this. We've been doing fantastic concerning going through the mines here. There we go, just that from my side. Hey, Picard Kirby! Enjoy your command streaming, do your best on your mission. Hey, I definitely will. Still feeling the same as yesterday, still trying? Oh, sorry to hear that, man. Oh, this is new. Who are you, friend? What to do? Who took it? Hey, now, hear me out, will you? I want to fix this device here, but some mining mechanoids took off with the electric components. I think the owner of this red pickaxe took it by mistake. Find it for me, would you? You got the red pickaxe. Nice. Show this to the mining mechanoids. They'll know if it's theirs. Don't worry, just give it a try. Identification puzzles. We'll have to work until near midnight for the days before Christmas, so that's going to be more stressful. And how? I can understand that being pretty stressful. Would you like a red pickaxe? Tool malfunction. Water emitted. Need electricity for bedrock. Sure. Tool malfunction. Heat emitted. Okay. So, I need an electrical pickaxe for that guy. It's going to be interesting finding that, but I do like a challenge. At the end of the day, I do like a challenge. Not like that, you dang dumb Medar. Oh, hey, thanks, McCory. I'm very happy that I unlocked that, that cape for X. It looks so slick. Very, very happy. We did a whole bunch of deployment center stuff in order to try and get that going. So it was a rare find. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm probably going to be needing some sort of special pickaxe, at the very least, to make sure that everybody's all happy down here. We just got Zero back, too, which has been a lot of fun having him back in the party. Particularly the fact that I really do enjoy what he brings to the whole mashup. Though, it's going to be difficult because most of these enemies are difficult to deal with. Just Medars in general, the fact that they can hide underneath that shell helmet. It's nasty, I tell you. Nasty, nasty. We got this, though. Those drill hands aren't too terrible for Cinnamon, but we could do better. Kind of miffed about that, though, I'll tell you.
On target!
Usually Retro Achievements is so gosh darn good about their stuff, but tonight it's just like, nope, we're not going to function yet. And all because of a login protocol. Now, I tell you what, I think I'm going to fumble around with that for like just one more second because I think that the login is improper. And I'm wondering if maybe I can log in from settings and have that work. Don't know what you're talking about, but sorry to hear that. Oh, so there's a website out there called Retro Achievements. It's a pretty popular thing amongst all the retro folk. And one of the new integrations that we had with the PCSX emulator, which is what we're using, is that you can log in with your profile onto the, the emulator itself. And then you can start getting achievements by having particularly good gameplay or doing things that are needed for certain requirements, stuff like that. But I gotta figure that the website is down or something today. I don't know. Because usually we don't have a problem having that stuff work, but this time around it's just like, nope, nothing doing. Tool's no good. Nothing emitted. Need air for bedrock. Nah, it's gonna work. Later, I would imagine. Not gonna be using that right now. Yeah, so it's kind of out of my hands, It's just system administrative folk being goofy goo guys. I can't do anything about it. What did we just get here, though? What was that? Force missiles! Wow, okay. That's good. At least, I would imagine it is. See, this is an interesting little thing right here. One photon missile has the power of 120, and that's one missile fired. Force missiles, 4 times 40, get 80 for 2 of them, and then combine that, that's 160. So, here's my problem. It's 160, it's more than the photon missile, but it also costs a striking 10 more weapon energy to use it. And then things get really, really, really weird around the fact that if I do decide to use this, it's firing 4 missiles at once. Every time you fire off a new projectile, there's a miss % chance put onto that, so It's not exactly saying what it is on the tin can here. This is more like a range of 40 to 160. It's not stable 160 that you get that every time. So, in that essence, the photon missile is superior. And with logic applied, I'll take a big old sip of that water. And continue onwards. That's really unfortunate, but, hey, what can you do? Man, I haven't been down a lot of stuff around here. Lots of items to find, lots of enemies to fight. Is that a gold medar? Yes, it is. We gotta kill that first. Ooh, yes.
Here goes nothing!
The game's gonna give me an opportunity to get a whole bunch of experience points and a ton of Zenny in just one little instance here. I'll take it. I'll be the greedy boy. Ha 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 ha. Rock on! Hey, Glaylove, how you doing, man? It's good to see you. I hope you're having a really great time down in Mexico. It's good to hear from you, man. We've all been missing you. Obviously evidenced by what was going on in the chat. But yeah, we're playing some more Megaman X command mission. I slept a whole ton today, and I would be on earlier today, but you know, at 2 p.m. today, when I was trying to get on, my body was just like, hey, you're having cold sweats. Maybe it would be a good idea to not do that and maybe have a nap instead. So, I did that, and I feel all the more for it.
On target!
It's a good idea. Miss the parents, eh? No, I understand how that feels, Glaylove. My poor folks have been kind of sick for a little bit there. They caught both the cold. So, I haven't been able to see them for a little bit. Both of them are just kind of clearing up from that, so I'm looking forward to, you know, meeting and greeting and having a good time with them.
I did it!
I'm also hoping you guys are enjoying the volume here. Like I said, I put a small, very small gain boost on the desktop audio. Because I wanted it to be just a little smidgen bit louder so you guys can enjoy the music just as much, even when I'm talking, as I tend to do. Ciao! Whoa! That's a lot of Zenny. Let's heal. We have all these life tanks, and we just aren't using them for whatever reason. I'd say that's a very, very goofy thing to do. Speaking of goofy shit, I think I'm gonna give Zero here that ridiculous missile. I really shouldn't be giving him force missiles like that, but, you know, whatever. We'll see how that turns out. It's a bold move, Cotton, but we'll see how it plays out. Especially when we get silver medars like that. Gosh, the game is just like giving me all I want today. It understands that I slept too much. It understands that that I've had to deal with a lot of shit. And it understands at the end of the day that we need to give Barkeep some concessions because he had to deal with another stupid post on Reddit about onions.
I did it!
And let me get into this shit, folks. There's something I have to talk about here, alright? Alright? So I was browsing Reddit, I was having an okay time here. And it was like, I swear to God, I had this shit thousands of times when I was a kid. Going back and forth between this on just a complete struggle. There's one thing you should know about Barkeep. It's that Barkeep does not like onions. He hates onions. And for the longest time in history, his family has been trying to get to eat those damn onions. Specifically my guy. I fucking hate onions. It's the worst thing in the world. And, yeah, I don't like it whatsoever, and they've been trying to put that shit into my food every which way. I mean, blending it, chopping it up, you know, all the different methods on how to do it. And I still find them in there every time. I hate onions. And then up on Reddit comes another contentious post about how, oh, you know, if your kid hates onions, all you have to do is just blend them up and then they'll love them. And it's like, why is there such a huge movement to do some sort of crazy psyop bullshit on your children with food that they obviously don't like? You know, if they don't like food, then don't give them the damn food. Don't constantly try to shove it down their throat holes. You know? Ooh, it gets me riled up seeing that shit. It's just because it's so damn annoying and prevalent everywhere. To be fair, a lot of kids are picky while also not minding the taste. I mean, I will, to a certain extent, allow it until we get to the point where it's been like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years past childhood, and we've established that there's shit that people don't like. Or, you know, get them past, like, I don't know, the teenage days when their taste buds have completely cemented and formatted out, and they understand what they like, don't like, and so on. Shit hits very personal for me because I have had massive problems with fighting in a war where I'm not respected here for my dislike of onions. And I'm gonna live with that shit for the rest of my life. You know? Yeah, full party! Way to go! Hey, thank you, Corey Kirby. Very happy about that. It took me a while, but we now have everybody. Zero, Cinnamon, X, Marno, Massimo, Axel, and Spider. Good stuff. Your little brother who loved onion rings until he found out there were onions in those. Yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable. You couldn't understand cooked carrots from birth, and your parents stopped feeding you those fast. So, I guess at the end of the day, if you go past your teenage phase, when your taste buds cement, and you're still hating a particular food, I think that's when it's time to go the full route of Joji, you know? Because at that point, it's time to stop, you know? It's my best little pink guy impersonation. Hey, Nuke for Prez, how you doing, man? Hope you're having a good evening. We're playing some more Megaman X Command mission today. Much later than I would have preferred, but... you know... sleep is a thing. It gets difficult when you get older, and I'm no stranger to that. Tool malfunction. Electricity emitted. Bedrock requires heat. Well, we've got the red pickaxe. Let's give it to him. Ding dong. Detecting heat emission from new tool. Take this in exchange. Ooh, electric components. And there he goes. Well, you probably need an electric pickaxe, Mr. Yellow Miner Man. First, let me kill this thing on the battlefield, though. Once the kid is old enough that their tastes are going to be, you know, reasonable reasons, forcing them to eat something should be done. Should be done or shouldn't be done? I don't know.
Here goes nothing.
Shouldn't be done. Okay, I'm reading that correctly. It's kind of funny. I've got an internal buffer for that sort of stuff. And I had a strong feeling that it was a typo, but then in the back of my mind it was like, better not to assume. It should stop when your little brat, the little brother, eagerly repeated what Dad would say about eat it anyway when Dad hit on something he didn't really enjoy. And your little brother went, eat it anyway, with a cackle, and your dad never said it again. Hey, I did that shit with my dad, too. He doesn't like cooked peas, alright? And yet, he's still foisting onion on me. That's so bad. I still love that guy anyways. What did we just get, though? What the hell is Beam Miracle? That sounds extremely interesting. So it's not a sub-weapon. Is it a force method? It's not that, so what the hell is it? Because it's a weird name for it. What do we got? I feel like I'm scrolling past it a bunch. Beam Miracle, Beam Miracle. Beam Knife? Beam Chuck? Oh! Beam Miracle! This is a weapon for Marino. Jeez, okay. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. We're going to go ahead and find out what that Beam Miracle weapon is and how good it is once we get back from a little ad break. So, we'll be back in just a moment, folks. Stay tuned. After the break, we'll have our Megaman X Command mission. And we're back. Thank you so much for waiting. Let's get back to some more Megaman X Command mission. I took a little sip out of my water there not too long ago. I got this nice water tumbler that I got from my work like a long time ago. I don't know if it's like not so great anymore or something like that, or if it like needs the proper straw for it. Used to keep water really cold, but what I'm getting out of that is kind of subpar, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe I need something new. Anywho, let's go and see how good that new weapon was that we just got from a drop from a silver meta. Beam Blade is what we've got already, so Beam Miracle is the new one. And it's a massive upgrade. Wow. Not only do we go from power of 109 to 120, our armor gets upgraded, our shields get upgraded, but we take a drop in speed for that, and that's offset by the fact that the final blow boosts Zenny, which is really nice. Absolutely equipping that. Water emitted. Need electricity for bedrock. Here you go, man. Beep boop beep. Oh, and I hope you guys aren't too disappointed about it, but I checked, and, you know, apparently Retro Achievements is down for tonight. No real way around that, other than the fact that, you know, shit just ain't working on their end. Completely out of my hands. Completely out of my hands. Not working great suddenly, the local internet isn't great, and I'm sorry to hear that, man. This is definitely one of those reasons, though, Glayliv, why I upload everything into a VOD on YouTube. So that if you ever miss anything when it comes to these streams, you're never out of the loop. Can't be trusted with Twitch's decision to, like, delete VODs after, you know, a good little while. I mean, sure, that keeps everything all good and fresh on their servers. I understand why they do that, but having a permanent archive, such as YouTube, to have everything accessible 100% of the time, that's nice. Like, that's really nice. And it makes me happy that we can do that. So I have a water pickaxe. That guy's got like a white one, I guess. Need some different stuff. Do I do? Oh yeah, because there's a whole other side to this mine area. What to do here? Not a big fan of these road loaders. Mainly due to the fact that you really gotta kill them all at the same time, otherwise you're in big doo-doo. Big doo-doo.
On target!
I mean, y'all are gonna see what I mean. Yeah, there they go. Just a bad idea to have it happen. You know, I do kind of like those force missiles, though. I was kind of worried about the fact that they weren't going to be all that good. Okay, here I go getting run over. Jeez. Ow! Cinnamon is absolutely adorable looking, going by the animation. Oh, you are right, my friend! It's definitely one of those waifu robots, as some of our good friends in the stream would say. And she is not doing so well. We need to heal her next time we get into a fight. But yeah, no, she's fantastic. I really like her. She does a lot of good healing as a medic in combat, and she's not bad for weaponry and whatnot. If I'm being honest, she's a real MVP. Though I'll tell you, her healing ability, I don't like it all that much. It's not her, it's me. I have a big difficulty when it comes down to trying to make what she's got going there work. And I had to do a lot of work with fixing up, I don't know, controller things and whatnot, just to get it going. It's an interesting situation. I remember we were trying to get that working on the last stream. And it took me just a little while to get it to the point where, yes, it will work.
Unbelievable!
Well, you want to be that guy?
Charge shot!
I'll absolutely respond in kind. Goofy-ass big turtle anteater. You thought you could kill me? Oh yeah, speaking of Cinnamon's healing ability. Like, you gotta spin it, but it's gotta be, like, the very outside. Like, the very, very outside of the C-stick area there, otherwise, it's just not gonna work. But hey, you have, 50 or so weapon energy on her, and she's got a full heal for whenever you need it.
I did it!
Also, since the last time you were here, Glaylev, there's been a lot of upgrades left, right, and center that we've been able to do. I think one of the big ones is that we were able to scale things up to 3 times the normal quality. And it's stable, bro. It's stable. Big bong. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. It took me a little while to get a whole bunch of these upgrades up and going, so it's nice when you can do that, I think. It's always nice. Can't see it, had to downgrade to get it watchable. Oh, dude. No, I understand where you're coming from on that one. No, I get you, I get you. There's been a lot of times where I've had to kind of dock the quality just so I could get stuff working on that.
Here goes!
And it makes me a sad boy. It makes me a sad Barkeep. Oh, yeah. Those globs over there love to heal, so I'm happy that I was able to kill him right away. Good stuff. When you get home, you'll be wowed. Oh gosh, I hope so. I hope so, Glaylev. I hope you look at the stream, and I hope you know, put your hands up to your cheeks, your mouth pops open like the kid from Home Alone. You know, you do a big old Macaulay Culkin, and you'll be like, oh my god! Man, no, I tell you, that's one of those things I haven't watched in forever, and I think maybe I should do that sometime soon. Get into the Christmas spirit, watch a little bit of Home Alone, because it's been a long time since I've watched anything like that.
On target!
I mean, like, routinely, I always have the tradition of watching Scrooge. Or, well, A Christmas Carol, to be honest. That's one of the big things that I always watch on Christmas night. But there's a lot of the other movies that I don't watch all that much. And I think I really should. Ooh, Ace of Clubs. And another level up for Cinnamon, thank goodness. She took so dang long to get up there with the XP. I'm so glad that she's actually combat viable now. I was spouting that left, right, and center in the last stream. I was so happy about that. Oh, man. Is he up? Oh no, I'm so sorry, Glaylev. I was so thoughtless in my attribution of Macaulay Culkin that, that I didn't know that you had had problems with that growing up. People routinely mistaking you for them, but your hair is darkened since, and you've broadened, you've evolved. You no longer are just Kid Lev, you are Glailev. So yeah, Ace of Clubs, we've already got that on. It's really good. Boost power to 2-hit attacks when you do his card specials. We also have the Ace of Spades, and while that's a good boost to power and shield, I just don't really see any need for doing that. I mean, maybe I could, maybe I shouldn't. You know what, I think I will equip it. Why not? I changed my mind, as I'm prone to do. Just made you laugh, really. I'm glad to hear that, Glailev. Oh, God, because I know there's a lot of people out there with similar circumstances who have not been in such a good position. Or have not had the, I don't know, fortitude to be able to laugh it off like that. You know? I've heard a lot of horror stories about that sort of stuff, so for you to be able to laugh it off and have a good time with it, that is above and beyond, my dear Glailev. Above and beyond. My God. I hate these things so much. It's always that recharge bullshit with them. It's like, I'm a blob thing. I can regenerate. Well, try regenerating from this, you casual. Seriously, if I ever get to a point in this game where I can just demolish these things, or not run into them, either one, I'll take it. Either one.
Hardly a fight.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not a big problem, and they give me a lot of EXP. But all the same, I fucking hate having to kill them. Like, it isn't a slog. My brain knows it isn't a slog. But at the same time, oh, my head just goes, no! I do not like! Please get away from me! It's a bad time to be beheld by all. Oh. What's that new thing we just got? Some sort of thunder electricity thingamajiggy? Thunderstar! Ooh. Looks like a new item. Power of 30, armor 10, shield to 12, weight of 12, thunder attribute, and it's 3 attacks because it's throwing stars. 3 guesses that it's Marino that gets to equip this. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah! I am right about that. Unfortunately, it's absolute dickbag shite. I can't use this! That's such a terrible weapon. Why? Is this the right way? No, it is the wrong way. We're looking for that guy who needs the white pickaxe still, because I want to complete the whole little quest line that they have going on for that there.
Here goes nothing!
I don't know if that gets us anything extra. But I'm willing to try it. I'm willing to try things. Oh God, why did I do that? See, if you start attacking things like a dip dumbass like I did, then the value of that silver metal goes down with every attack you foist onto it. Plus it has a chance to pull bullshit like that, so really, you're better off just trying to kill it in one little hit. I did stupid there. Please forgive me. Forgive me, chat. Alright. What is the spawn rate? I get that random battles are fun and shit, but my God. Hell, if we could tone it down like, I don't know, 10%? 5% even? He's just looking at me over here, getting all these good experience points and new rare items, and it's just like, suffer. And I tell you, I've seen that happen multiple times before. Like, there'll be people playing video games, and I feel like there's like a third sense, I don't know, some sort of like outside intervention. And the game just all of a sudden tells whoever is playing it to go die, and then just snaps them a new one. Happens all the time. Really does. Happens all the time. And at that point, I get a little superstitious about it. Like, I gotta think to myself, well, this can't be the work of a video game, can it? I don't know. Maybe there's a whole bunch of people out there who are just really good at video games that are just playing really shitty video games. And they're so good at it that it looks good regularly when they're playing it, but when they start to mess up, that's when the true nature of the game kind of peeks through and it's like, oh, it was shit all along. You know? I feel like that one meme, you know? That guy going, oh, at the Apple Store. Yeah, I'm not so sure I'm fond of this, this water thingamajig over here. Oh my god, man down. This degraver looks operable. Let's send it to the deployment center. When we get back to the base, let's call on its deployment center. This will surely lift your spirits. Ace of Hearts! New weapons for Spider all around. Why do they want me to use spiders so badly? Oh my gosh. So that's a bit of an odd one there, my friends. Bit of a dip in power by like 2, but again, it's a huge increase in armor and shield. And then this one is just kind of like a static thing for final blows and increasing EXP, so yeah, okay. Alright. If the game wants to give me just new stuff all around, then who am I to deny it? So I'll take your free stuff, game. I'll sell it off to vendors and stuff like that. It'll be a good time for everybody involved. Yeah, I see you over there.
Here goes!
Games being generous should be taken advantage of. Yes! Always yes. Such a good point you bring up, Blayliv. Because I feel like a lot of people, well, they don't take advantage of the generosity of video games enough. And then you get hoarders like poor Veritasu, and I swear the guy's never got over it since. Yeah, the game has metas, and they are absolute annoyances to have to deal with. Because they love to use a whole bunch of nasty items, like stunning your entire party, putting a virus on your entire party, and they do that crap too. Metas are just a very annoying enemy, and I wish I could kill them more often and more easily, but damn them and those little shells they've got on. Well, not much I can really do here. Just gonna pray to the good robot lord above that I don't die. And I didn't, so good stuff.
I did it!
This is what we have sub-tanks for. I'm happy that we have those on us. And healed. You know, guys, I apologize if I'm not talking too much right now because I'm still kind of waking up from that nap that I had not too long ago. Just like I said, trade sheet, that's a new one. What if that does? It's fine, you're sleepy too, yeah. Yeah, no, you guys get it, eh? I don't know, it's like, oh god, I really want to start earlier today with this stuff, but it's hard to do that sometimes. And like I said, it's like, cold, cold shivers on the back. It was kind of a big hint to me that I should just have a nap, and I did. And I feel like we would have had a really, really bad time had I just gone ahead and tried to stream anyways at 2. So, I don't know, that's the challenge of being a streamer. Stuff like that gets all over the place, and it's rough. Oh, I see you found it. Thanks a lot. Finally, I can repair this. Here we go. All right. It's fixed. I can now teleport these materials. By the way, the central elevator should take you to basement floor now. Feel free to use it if you're planning on heading down. This is a trade sheet. Where the heck did you find it? I see. A metalloid had it then. Sorry to have caused you any trouble. This is something I found in the mining facility. Take it. Obtained force metal infinite resist. With this trade sheet, I can teleport the ores to the right locations. Thanks. Guys, see, that's the reason. That's the reason. I knew there was a reason why we were doing the whole quest line for it. I could have just given, you know, one measly pickaxe to one measly guy, but I did it all and I got force metal. That's good. Waiting for your wound to stop hurting after the bandage switch so you can go to bed. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Glaylove. If you don't mind me asking, how'd you wound yourself? No, wait. Let me guess. A small child was crossing the road in Mexico, and you, being the brave and noble warrior you are, stopped this poor child from being attacked by 2 cheetahs, a leopard, and a charging rhino that had a whole bunch of rabies and was plucked full of wounds from poachers, making it rabid and angry towards all human life. That sounds about right, yeah? Yeah, that's what I think would happen. You know, that's Glaylove for you. Brave, fierce, protects the children. It's just how he do. It's been a thing for over a month now. Wound on your leg got infected and you waited too long to go to the doctor. Oh, yeah! Oh, I apologize. My dum-dum brain already knows this. But of course, I've been caught up with so much stuff left, right, and center that it completely admitted that factual fact from my big old brain databanks. Silly me. Silly Barkeep. Oh, yes, though. Infinite Resist. My favorite. Its erosion is frickin' massive, but it grants you full resistance to all ability losses and guaranteed defense against ability reductions. It's a beautiful piece of force metal. And being able to equip it makes me very, very happy. The only problem here being that God, need so much to be able to equip it. It makes me sad. Like, I can't do that. Going above the immunity that you have for erosion is not usually a good idea. I've done this before. It's been very bad. And there's just no way that I can, you know, do that to myself again. Oh, that's one of those things, though. As much as I really like gain weapon energy plus 5 and life energy plus 300, infinite resist is really good. I don't know if there's something I can do within, like, force metal generation that can help me with that there. Because we're able to build stuff, but I don't know, it's a question. Past 10 p.m. local time for bed. Okay, well, it's good to see you, Glaylove. I'm glad that you popped on in. I hope you have a really good rest. I hope your leg is feeling better. And, yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your vacation there. I hope you have a great rest of your Christmas, which everybody is well into the thick of, I would imagine. And again, thank you for stopping by. See, I almost feel like some of this stuff would be really good to have if I could make it. Because we've got a couple of erosion reducers here. And then there's this thing, which is interesting. Auto recovery of life with life gain 25. If LE is reduced to 1/4 during the battle, it's a one-time use. Interesting. And I don't think there's anything else around here that has, I don't know, erosion reduction capabilities on it. So at the end of the day, I'm just gonna have to put this on something worthy, right? Because I feel like, at the end of the day, this kind of force metal should go into somebody who has really good immunity. And I almost want to put that onto Massimo because his immunity is very, very, very high. Eagle Eye, though, is kind of required for this poor guy because he has a very bad hit rate. I don't know. I mean, even with that, I can't put infinite resist onto him. Well, I don't know. This might be a really bad idea, but at the end of the day, I cannot resist having infinite resist on one of my characters just because it's one of those things that's really good. I mean, we've seen it in action here. That's full resistance to all ability losses, guaranteed defense against ability reductions. That's a huge thing. Like, that's massive to me. So, like, yeah, we don't really have all that much in the way of good stuff after the fact there, but you gotta really love what it gives to you in the heart of the moment there. I'm gonna put on Eagle Eye just because it's good for us to be able to hit stuff if we're using somebody who needs to hit things. And then at the end of the day, we're kind of shucked on down to like immunity 1 or immunity 0 type stuff. I almost feel like something like bind protection would be a good idea. Yeah. So, it's not perfect, but I think that'll do. And where did I put Analyzer? I'll put that on too, because that's a decent one to have. Again, all in the ideal of having infinite resist on somebody, because it's just such a good piece of force metal. I just wish it didn't have such a high erosion on it. It's rough, but, you know, you gotta work with what you've got. Alright. Main door elevator should be open now, but also, that one's still locked. I wonder why. After this battle, we'll find out, but I'm really curious about the fact that that one's all locked up. But seeing that just completely done for, and we haven't been able to get inside of that.
Charge shot!
It's a weird one.
Now!
Hey there, Sunder. Welcome on in, my dude. Hope you're having a good evening. Hope things are all good with you.
Here goes.
I tell you, we're doing a bit of a late one today, but I'm glad that I got in, to be honest. So I was going to start up at like 2 p.m. today, but big old sleepy peepee me, it's just not happening. And it would have been nice if I could have stayed down, but It's one of those things where, you know, body was saying, nope, you're getting cold sweats, it's probably a good idea if you have some sleep. So I did, and I feel pretty great now. Though, I'm definitely in one of those little situations where, I've had my nap, and I'm still, like, half asleep a little bit. So, you know, my speech is kind of, like, stunted, and it's not up to the rate of where it would be normally, you know? So, it's a little slow going right now, but it's all good. Cannot unlock without the Gimalia key. I do not have that. So I'm guessing maybe that's like a secret or something that I get to unlock later on. Alright, Basement 3 is done. We now proceed on to Basement 4. What do we got going on down here? Whoa, lots of treasure. Hello. Whoa, okay, alright. Game just decided to give me a whole bunch of build items. It's just like, hey, you want one of your characters to be a lot better? And I mean a lot better? And this is for you! Oh yeah. Very happy about that. Let's go ahead and save our game. So yeah. It's mostly been kind of that kind of a day or sunder, and I also put in a little bit of a boost to the usual desktop audio so you can hear the game just a little bit more while I'm jibber-jabbering away, and even better when I'm not. Oh, what is this bullshit? I am a door protected by 3 guardians. None may pass without permission. Well, if it's a little bit of a killing you want, then it's a little bit of a killing I'll give. Why'd the game just give me a whole bunch of guards? Oh man, that can't be good. I never like it when a video game gives you a whole bunch of elemental guards at once like that. Like, this is gonna be an elemental boss, or something like that shit, ain't it? I am Master of Lightning. Clasps of thunder shall tear you in two. Claps. Not claps. He says, with a molten magma man in his party. Call him bullshit right there and then. Anyways, please die. Oh yes, we have joined the bullshit brigade tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, I have problems left, right, and center with whatever the heck I'm trying to fight here.
Here I go!
Marno, be a beautiful, beautiful doll and test out your new weaponry. Please and thank you. Oh. Oh. I'm almost starting to feel like maybe putting Marno out into the field was maybe a bit of a downgrade. Crap. Oh, never mind.
Here you go!
This is one of those situations where I'm really, really glad that I didn't put on a whole bunch of elemental stuff for weaponry, left, right, and center, because I could have done that. I really could have done that. They give you a lot of choice for having stuff that's all elementally charged for weapons and whatnot. And thank goodness, godness gracious, that in my infinite wisdom, I decided not to go with elementally charged weapons, because, boy, we really would have been in it then.
Gotcha!
So the girls are doing better? Oh my god, are they ever. They're Sunder. Marno can kick ass because we got a very rare weapon for her off of Silver Medar, which was a rare drop. And Cinnamon is finally up to the point where she has a stable level, along with the rest of everybody else.
On target!
She's combat viable. She's level 19. That's only one level beneath everybody else. And it makes me so, so happy. You know what doesn't make me happy? Getting my ass kicked by a whole bunch of stupid-looking blobs. I am doing the outside rim. Come on. This is so hard to do with an Xbox controller. So bad.
Here goes!
You like the healer girl trope? Me too. Everybody likes a good medic. I'm so bad at those roulette wheels. Cinnamon gets bonus points. Gotcha. I didn't know you had a whole rating thing going on for the female ladies within this game here, Sunder. Yo, end of the game, Sunder's gonna pull up. He'll have the whole chart. It'll be all calculated. You know, he'll get out a laser pointer and everything and be like, so as you can see here, during the Gamala mine subsection, the quotient for Cinnamon's cuteness and, you know, points overall rose by a good 2.5, while Marino kind of went down as she didn't see as much screen time. But, as you can see in the next subsection when we got back to Hunter Base, we got some upgrades for Marino, so that kind of leveled out over the area there. Well, we'll just have a full dissertation on the waifus of Megaman X Command mission by Rusunder. I'm expecting the whole essay all written up. There'll be a robot waifu thesis. It'll be great. I'm Master of Flames. Scorching flames will consume you. I gotta chill out, man. I tell you. Yeah, of course there's one water boss in the whole lineup of bullshit here. Screw and you. Not only am I majorly done with your bullshit, but at the same time, we have ways of dealing with you. Yeah, how about that, huh? Bet you didn't like that. This is definitely one of those areas where you just use all sorts of bull crap. Do I dare? No, that would be really stupid. Optimal play here, ladies and gentlemen, is to smack this guy in the middle upside the lettuce. And then we use the Ultra Blizzard. Much like how they are spamming complete and absolute bullshit at me. Cinnamon, if you would, please take these guys back to the trash heap. Bonk him in the noggin. Hell yeah. Still having terrible times of trying to kill these things because they're healing 750 HP every turn. Why? That's so much bullshit.
Here goes!
Okay. Yes, I finally got one of those right. We got a Mega Fire from him. Nice. For once in my gosh darn life, I actually got myself one of those correct. Finally. Finally. Oh, man. Oh, hey, since we're all here, I should share with you guys that we've had some really good successes lately on YouTube, of all things. And I thought I should mention that to you guys. Because we tried something out that I have not tried in a long time. Is that we finally have an export to YouTube for YouTube Shorts. And I didn't think I could actually do that, but apparently it's really, really, really easy to be able to do so. And usually when I upload VODs to YouTube and stuff like that, people don't really pay them all that much attention. Kinda sucks, I guess. But at the same time, it's not that long ago that I uploaded some YouTube shorts. Damn it. And I'm really, 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 really proud of how that turned out. Because one of them got like over 100 views. We never get that much in metrics. It got 5 likes. Very, very, very proud of how all of that turned out. So hell, I gotta start making clips more often, because apparently people like that shit. Made me happy, made me very happy. Gotta put Zero back in. Marino, as much as I like you, I am Master of Water. Raging Bloods will swallow you. Yeah, Sunder, I'm really happy about that. It's a happy day for me, Kalu Kalay. You know what I mean? Man, this is not fair that he can do bullshit healing like that whenever he likes. I mean, of course, I've got Cinnamon on my team, and I'm doing bullshit healing whenever I like. So, I'm a little bit hypocritical, I guess. At the same time, though, I do not like the fact that they just regenerate. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck do you think this is, an episode of Doctor Who? No. Oh, Cinnamon, I do like those drill hands, though. The fact that you just have to tap a guy in the face once and his defense goes to 0. That's happy times. It makes the barkeep smile, is what it does. Please! I swear to God, it's like the goofiest thing ever, but she is a very good healer. Very viable. Obviously, I'm not trying all that hard to get stuff to work with her. But if I were, it would be very useful. Oh yes, oh my god, yeah, Ursunder. We would be dead if not for Cinnamon concerning this really, really, really stupid encounter. Because, boy howdy, they sure do love to regenerate. It's not my favorites. There we go. One down, one to go. Yeah, Liquid Glove's armor is cushioning the shock. That happens more than I'd like. You really got to spin. I got to spin. It's difficult to do that, but I mean, it works. Every damn time, I tell you. Nice critical, buddy. Good job. But yeah, that one-tap armor minimum hit, that's big news for everybody in the party. You ever get a whole bunch of enemies all lined up with a whole bunch of armor and shit like that, and you can just go beep, and all their armor just disintegrates. It's beautiful. Alrighty. 3 bullshit doors unlocked. Now, I'll tell you what, folks. Since I'm not mega massive dum-dum, all it's going to take for me to save is to go right back over here. So, I am a smart man. This is how smart people play the video game. Because I bet you anything there's a boss behind that door over there, and the moment I walked through, that would have been bad times for everybody. Had I not done that. How about no?
Fall back for now!
Bye! Just not in the mood to deal with their bullshit today. Okay, so who do I want in the party lineup for this? I mean, I can switch between people pretty freely, to be honest, but if it's giving me a whole bunch of bullshit with, like, defense things, elements, Massimo would be a very bad idea. Golly gee, as much as I like Axel, he's not really all that great compared to, like, the line of X Cinnamon Zero. I think I'll stick with what I've got. Am I right about it? Is there a boss behind here?
So you've made it here. Not even Shadow could manage to slow you down, eh? I guess even with the Super Force medal that the commander gave him, he is, after all, just a maverick hunter who defected to our side.
Hey, isn't this the Rebellion Army lab?
Fools, you've fallen right into my trap. Behold, I am Incentus.
A trap?
Yes! There isn't a scrap of Supraforce metal to be found here. It was all misinformation, designed to lure you Resistance cronies in. You're trapped like mice in a cage. No other Reploid has the ability to warp into this structure apart from yours truly.
Incentus, you really think we're gonna lie down and surrender?
The amount of Supraforce metal I've applied makes Shadow pale in comparison. Come forth and meet your destruction. Get what's coming to you! Ha ha ha!
Ah, yes. I remember this asshole.
Unbelievable!
I remember this asshole. And I'm... if you can hear this from the tone of my voice right now, then you understand how much bullshit we're about to get launched into. You guys have seen what dumbass element change bosses have done before, right? Well, this is going to be no different. I'm happy with the fact that we do have Mega Blizzards. Still, this is one of those situations where it's like, it's not great. On the other hand, I'm not fucking around with elemental weaponry, so that's a huge bonus in my corner. I tell you what we're gonna do, we're gonna boost our shields up for this one. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that's the optimal play here. And I don't remember it quite all that well, but I feel like Incentus is gonna come at us with a whole bunch of stuff that's like, I don't know, elemental attacks. And shields will block that nice. Basically the Fat Albert of a boss. It's so ridiculous. But I think we're gonna have an okay time with this here, I think. Mainly because, again, I didn't make the massive mistake of coming in here with a whole bunch of elemental items and weapons, just a whole bunch of bullshit that would have really ruined me left, right, and center. Like, it could have been worse, is what I'm saying here. It could have been way worse. God, we're gonna hear that a lot. Alright, Incentes. Okay, have fun. Have fun being the guy you are with this shit. For now. For now. Being strategic with how this is going down here, as you can see.
There you go.
Unbelievable!
I'm not super duper worried just yet. We've got a couple of things here for some healing. So it's not going to be a terrible time for all of us. Alright? As long as we're being smart about what we're doing.
Okay.
Spoiled my cats on the canned cheese whiz. Now they come and yell at you when you're near that counter. Oh no! Not the cheese whiz! That's the one thing that all cats love! You're never, ever gonna be able to get them off of that. You know, it's funny, that's one of those things I used to have a whole bunch back when I was a kid, was stuff like Cheese Whiz on celery. And I'm half nostalgic for it. Like, I kind of want to go back and do that again because I haven't had them in a long time. What do I want to do here? I want to attack. Again, being very strategic here in how I'm going about this. Power maximum! That's what I like to hear. Now, boosting armor is probably going to also be a priority at this, too. We had all these boost items we got from fights and so forth, so... I was smart about it. I'm gonna use these to the best of my ability. And now, I'm absolutely going to break this guy in half. Oh yes, it is going to be a slobber knocker of massive proportions. And Centus, you think you are the best and brightest? You think that Super Force Metal will save your hide? Oh, how wrong you're about to be proven. Now behold, it as I slice his energy in half. Bammo! It's a good chunk of it gone. That's right, folks. Barkeep don't take no bullshit when it comes to elemental change bosses. Oh, that wasn't bad. That's a good little bit of healing there. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, Zero, you're up next. Get into it. And hopefully for once in my entire life, I managed to do this kind of correct. Seven ain't bad. Nice. Just that stupid laugh that he does, I swear to God. But take a look at that. I've applied a whole bunch of speed, a whole bunch of armor, a whole bunch of shielding to everybody. This guy can do as much damage as he likes, and it's never going to get to a point where it's terrible. We're not in a bad position by any means whatsoever. Oh, fuck! Well, alright, don't attack with X in fire mode when he's in fire mode. You know, maybe I would have thought that would have been something that would be clear. Good job, Barkeep. Good job, Barkeep. I see you spent 3 turns buffing. It would be a shame if I purged all of those effects. Yeah, if he does shit like that, I'd be pissed off of it. I'd be very pissed off if he did that crap. No, 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 no. It's not happening today, not happening ever, and I'm going to smack him in the face for absorbing one of my attacks. Get out of here. jerk. Damn it, I can never get a good combo on that. Piper? What? Ow! I was wondering what the hell that is. It's very, very hurtful. Wasn't the fact that, you know, I was getting hit by status effects or stuff like that. He's putting status effects on himself, and I hate that. This somehow needs to stop. Like, this really needs to stop. Oh, well, why is he hyper? What's going on here? Not good. I almost want to try Liquid Suffocation on him while he's in fire mode. It's probably not going to work, though. Yeah, no, he blocks that. Chickadee, chickadee, shoot! This guy's a bit of a problem. It's okay, though. See, I'm half wishing that I could just slow him down. That would be the optimal play here. Speaking of optimal plays, we'll see how this all plays out after the ad break. And we're back. Thank you so much for waiting. Let's try to get back to killing Incentas within Megaman X Command mission. Not really giving us a good time of it either. Damn it. I really don't want to have to use another life tank here, so I don't know if I want to, like, risk it for the biscuits. You know what? I think I will. Let's see how well you do with this. Go on and attack him, will ya?
Here goes!
Nice. Transform! And go, baby. It's been a long time since I've played that. Beautiful Joe, what else is there? No More Heroes. Specifically, like, the third one is really good for that. Oh boy, here we go.
Unbelievable!
See, I don't know why he's doing hyper shit like that. I don't get it. I'm wondering if there's, like, a way to knock him out of that. It's not good. Yeah, how about it, Incentas, huh? You might be pulling bullshit left, right, and center, but I can kill you. Ah, shit, there goes Zero. Or at least he would have been gone since I put a decoy on him. You see, Incentas? I am not a stupid man. I am incredibly devilishly smart. Behold now as you die due to bullshit from my side of the field. You never played either yourself, unfortunately, Beautiful Joe or No More Heroes. You did play Custom Robo on the GameCube, though. That's one of those ones that I haven't played either. And I really should, because Custom Robo, by all means, is a very fun game. Or at least, that's stuff I've heard about Custom Robo. Again, I've never played it, but I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. Eternal Glacier. Get away with all that crap, come on.
Please!
Wow, it's really easy to make hearts if you're in hyper mode with Cinnamon. She is ultimate healer in that mode. I don't know why I didn't just attack with her, though. Story is blasé. It's the battles are the main drive. Oh, gotcha. 10-4, Roger Wilco. Over and out. There we go, that's a good combo. Nice. You do love one of the characters in the game there? Gotcha. Well, maybe that'll be something in the future that we take a look at. Custom Robo does sound pretty cool. Yeah, I get it. You like doing stupid shit. Charge up that hyper. Charge it up, X. I'm willing to make this sacrifice. I have to reveal those to Max because if I do get hit by him, that's fine. Yeah, I know. That's fine. Your sacrifice was not in vain, Zero. Your sacrifice was not in vain. I got you, buddy. Do you know which character when you've seen them? Oh, gotcha. Fuck it. I'll heal up as well. don't know, for GameCube stuff, I was mostly just kind of situated on, what was it? Well, I had this, I had Megaman X, which was the big thing here, Megaman X Command Mission. F-Zero GX, Wind Waker, mostly Zelda titles, maybe a little bit of Mario. I don't know, my GameCube collection was really eclectic, to say the least. Anywho, Incentus.
Please.
Time to die. Oh, yeah. Luigi's Mansion 1, that was another one I had. It was actually scary for a Luigi's Mansion game because Nintendo hadn't gotten a good foothold into it yet. Which I found really surprising. Go down!
How could this be?
Ha 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 ha! Hate that bullshit that I had to go through to kill you, but you didn't stand a chance. Woohoo!
I did it!
Hey, thank you for the GG, man. Very much appreciative. We got Twin Ice and Twin Thunder from that. Not bad. I like those. Oh shit, I should have been using Spider or Marno to steal from him. That's my bad. Oh, whatever. Simmons action trigger power up. Hell yeah. We also got one for Axel as well. Seriously though, I keep getting to steal from bosses. What's wrong with me? That's where you get all the good stuff.
You're not bad, but you still have no chance. This place is set to blow in 5 minutes.
No good!
The door won't open so easily, fools. 4 minutes left. Looks like it's time to make my exit. Farewell. No! What do you think you're doing? Even the Buster can't break through that. But the explosion from 2 roids ought to at least put a dent in it.
Spider, stop!
Why, you? Sorry. This is it. I have to do this. The rest is up to you, X and Zero.
Spider.
If Spider hadn't sacrificed himself, we wouldn't have made it back here.
Listen, everyone. Spider, he saved me by giving his life, even though I acted like a jerk when I said I wanted to work alone. I want to return the favor. No, I must return the favor. Please, let me join you, please.
Very well. If we all join together, we can defeat the Rebellion Army. For Spider.
Sad. Spider was a good party member, and I buffed him up with so many nice things too. Damn. What a sacrifice. Whapping the screen. This is how computers work. In the future, it could be or sunder. You don't know. It could be all like ID digital prints. No, I'm pretty sure even back then it was like, that's not quite how it works, friend. Yeah, media had some really weird ideas about future tech back then. I mean, you ever seen like CSI?
It's
That's
no
weird.
good.
The interference has gotten worse. I can't make a connection at all.
Too bad. Just when we need to report to Redups about the Supraforce medal.
And just as we're approaching the final showdown with the Rebellion Army.
Can't we figure out some way to stop their interference?
I have determined the jammer's location. but it's...
In the Onovan Desert.
The Onovan Desert is a death trap.
It's covered in the most treacherous quicksand you'll ever see. Once it gets you, you'll never get out. That blasted rebellion army, quite a place to build a facility.
We can't afford to send you in there.
We have to go, whatever the danger.
Yeah, every mission is dangerous when you're looking to take down the army. Right?
100% agreed. I mean, the last one almost got me killed, so... I think it's fair to say that every mission is dangerous, to be honest. But hey, we finally cleared out Chapter 6. Been wanting to do that for a good while. Now that we're back here, let's go ahead and see. How can I help you? Yes, Deployment Center. We're gonna see how our mechanoids have done. Had a whole bunch of people deployed last time. We had them out to Lagrana Ruins, Central Tower, and Tiana Camp. Also now unlocked Gimiala Mine, which is a little bit difficult looking, but, you know, who knows. Starting with Lagrana Ruins. Huh. Sign Dropper, once again, absolute shit unit, but Prion did great. We got some Giga City stuff, some tank parts, holy shit! And I say that because, holy shit, tank parts are rare, they are extremely important. And the fact that this little Prion here just got one, that's good. Good job, Prion. What about Central Tower? Let's see how that went. Big Monkey, being the biggest and monkiest of all the big monkeys. Good shit. Rush Loader doing a good job as well. And Patrol Dog, now that I can finally say it, did an okay job. Loads of Zemi. A whole bunch of new stuff and a figure token. Not bad. What about Tiana Camp? How'd that team go? D-Shark did incredibly well. Really good, nice choice of unit. Killer Mantis, another bad one. And our Meteor did good. We got a whole bunch of stuff from that. Being, I don't know, it looks like a whole bunch of concept art and music. Not bad overall. Not bad. Let's see. Let's send out some more people. See how it goes. We'll send out an attack-orientated team as well. Do Big Monkey, because he's really good with that sort of stuff. Who to bring out? Who to bring out? Rush Loader can go along with them. And then... God, I really wish I could get Sign Dropper to go with them. Sign Dropper, Rush Loader, and Big Monkey. Yeah, this is a pretty damn good team. Stats are very high all across the board with these guys. Could have had higher, but I really do want Rush Loader and Sign Dropper to be a bit better. Olfat Factory. That one looks to be a lot of good stuff in there. Movement is a big thing for people there, so let's go with Killer Mantis. We'll send in Prion along with them. And finally... Batbone. Oh, are you joking? I'd keep them at home if I were you. Wow. Okay, Nana. Okay. Sassing me left, right, and center with that one. Might not be a great idea. I don't imagine they'll perform well out there. But we have such a great team. What am I missing here? Do they need to be just like really, really, really full of attack or something? Like, do I need to send out a D-Shark, a Megamantor, and like, I don't know, a Prion or something? A Bold decision. Let's send them off and hope for victory. Fine. That seems like the best of a bad situation with that. Jeez. I didn't think she could get so sassy, that Nana. But we have a good couple of teams we can send out. They look like they're going to be good. Either way, I really do want them to have some experience. There we go. For deployments, let's hope for their good return. While we're here, I think we should go to the Sky Room and check out some of the stuff that we got. I'm curious. I'm full of curiosity. The curiosity is overwhelming, overflowing, and absolutely all-encompassing when it comes to what we've got. No, obviously. Let's take a look at these sketches here. We've got tons more of them, I would imagine, from our little forte into deployment stuff. Oh, hey, check it out. That's like, I would guess, the original look for Silverhorn. I don't know, this concept art looks a lot different from what we got. More metallic, more industrialized. I wonder if they finished off the colors on this guy once they had it done. They definitely removed all the stars on him, though. It's an interesting design choice. Yeah, it's pretty cool looking. I gotta agree with you there. Oh, we've got some general Prion, Troll Dog, and Reploid artwork here. I wish I could read Japanese, because then I'd know what all this stuff says. But I like these designs a lot. Like the Prion Mooks, that's the big guy on the left there. They did a really good job designing those. Got the shooter arm, it's kind of like one of those extendo claws that you give old folks. And the design for Reploids, it's pretty damn good too. They did a good job with that. Yeah, we've already seen that old one of Chief R. There's Ale. Oh, here's some of the new stuff. This is the D-Rex that we had to fight a couple of times back then. A couple of animations fighting against Zero there with some of the stuff that he can do. This thing was nasty. You had to really crack the jaw on this thing to do any damage. And of course, we've also got some of these blowfish enemies. I didn't like them back in Mega Man X1 because they could swallow you whole, and I still don't like them now. They're nasty, nasty little aquatic enemies. Oh yeah, these are these Dobermen that they have. I think that's really cool how they designed the whole humanoid mechanoid dog type. It's like infantry, you know? The little backpack on the back really sells it too. And of course we have the Rabots, as they're called. I like that they made their ears into laser cannons that you could shoot off for like massive damage. I like that a lot. That was some really cool design work, I think. Let's see, what else do we have that's new? Oh yeah, the infamous Steel Massimo, the one where they have him hanging up by the chains and everything. Look at that down there, though. At the bottom right corner. Why did they change it? The original design for Steel Massimo would have been so damn cool. You know, like one of our good friends of the stream says, prototype concept artwork is generally a big thing for, you know, missed potential. And that right there is some serious missed potential. Compared to what we have now for Massimo, I really like that artwork. That's fantastic. I wish they would have stuck with it. I really do. It looks so good. Oh, artwork of this area. I don't rightly remember where that was, but it looks cool. Is that underground area where we fought Silverhorn? Oh yeah, tree area. The Deals Laboratory. Yeah, that's interesting. I thought we had more than this for artwork, but I guess not. Huh. That's more artwork sketches and stuff that I don't rightly remember. Huh. Well, alright. That's everything we have on, like, new artwork. Oh, but we've got, like, story stuff and files that we're getting here as well. It's kind of neat. Well, alright. Actually, let's check over here just real quick. Yeah, data's fine. Nothing really new there. We've already got the green scarf, so... I like that! Hope you guys enjoyed that little look into some of the artwork that we've gotten. Because you can tell there was a lot of care and love put into this. I mean, just a lot of care and love hammered into this game. It's a shame that there's no sequel in the works. I really feel like they could benefit from one. Anywho, guys, we are R-I-C-H rich was Zenny. So it's time for us to go on a little bit of a shopping spree, if I do say so myself. Just how much Zenny do we have? Well, that's the question of the century now, is it? We have 67,218 Zenny, and that's no small part to the fact that we were continually killing off high-ranking Medars. Gold and silver, my friends, gold and silver. It's also time for figurines. Let's see what we get. Got Incentass, pretty cool. I do like how he's got multiple hands there and multiple heads. It's a neat design. It's like they put Incan and Egyptian together somehow, and it works. Oh, joy. A liquid glob. One of my most hated enemies. Oh, Pararoid. Those things were gross back in, like, Megaman X3, I think. Was not a huge happy camper when it came to it. Ooh, but hey! Zero figurine in all its glory. And let's go ahead and get the last one, which is a Rush Loader. These things are so goofy looking, you know. The fact that they got, like, ears for exhaust pipes there. Such a ridiculous looking little thing, but I do like the design. It is very cool looking. So before we start buying a whole bunch of stuff, we have Photon Missile. It's a huge, huge, huge weapon. But we also now have Twin Ice and Twin Thunder, and if my math is not terrible, which it usually always is, 80 attack, fires 2 electroshock missiles. That's a pretty good exchange rate for a weapon energy use of 20 and you do 160 damage. The only caveat there is that, once again, it's elemental type damage, which can either make or break. And then there's also the problem of the fact that it's 2 missiles that get shot. So, more miss potential. Even so, I think I'm gonna put on a couple of these elemental sub-weapons here. Because I get the feeling that maybe they should be pretty good. There might be some situations we end up in the future in where they'll be helpful. Because if you have your main weapon not being an elemental type, then for the most part, things generally tend to be okay. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of new stuff here. First of all, Scope Buster Mark II. That crit strike plus 4% and a high hit rate. Absolutely, have to have that. The Z Rapier. Bonus in speed, but not much else, so I'm going to have to say no to that. Protect Lance B. Increased chance to block status effects. And an overall across-the-board upgrade. Yes, please. We have Beam Dagger for Marno, which has a blinding effect, so absolutely have to get that. Melting Arm, which is a big upgrade for Cinnamon there. And a 50% shield reduction. I'll take it. Machine Bullets, 2-hit attack, evasion plus 8, but downgrade across the board for Core Axle. I'll say no to that. And then on the other half of it, a full upgrade across the board with an excellency for fighting mechanoloids called the Noise Canceller. Yes, please. And then the Z Ishimaji at the bottom there, which we already have. Cool, we've got some new things in the weapon area here. Justice Missile, rarely is finishing blow, Twin Tomahawks, crappy item. Never get the Tomahawks, guys. Bad time for everybody involved if you try that out. We also have some really neat stuff called Combat Absorber and Shot Absorber. It's a decent amount of weapon energy exchanged for reduction of enemy damage. Not going to be taking any of those, though. I just don't see myself using them at all. We do pretty good without reduction items within our arsenal. So. Okay, so Drill Arm was 50% armor reduction, but Melting Arm is 50% shield reduction. I like that because shield reduction is just a little bit better. Just a smidgen, mind you. Alright, looking good there. Let's see what everybody else has. Check the item shop. Let's see, we've got some vaccine programs and whatnot. Cure 1, Cure All, which are both really good. Reboots and backups. And the usual lineup of Make a Fire, Make a Blizzard, and Make a Thunder. I can't see any reason for buying any of these. Not just yet. So with that, let's take a look at the Force Metal shop, see if she's got anything new in here that's good. Weapon energy plus 10, life energy plus 300, the usual. Our usual standard fare with the plus 3s, the full specs plus 1. Ah, but these are new! Resistance to general ability loss up, higher defense against ability-reducing attacks. This is subpar compared to Infinite Resist. But now we have minus metal 10. I'm going to take like 2 of those because reducing erosion by 10 points. That's huge. We also have Fire Resist, the better reduction of damage from fire weaponry. I don't think I really need that though. Okay, this is a big one that I've been wanting for a little bit here. Go up, 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 up. This should be around here somewhere. Here it is! Minus metal 10. Huge, huge, huge reduction. That allows us to actually put something decent on rather than bind protection in here, and allows us to keep infinite resist. And again, I just gotta say, infinite resist is one of those things that you badly need it. You badly need it when you get it. Full resistance to all ability losses and guaranteed defense against ability reductions is massive, and you'll thank yourself for having this on. You really will. You really will. So I'm thinking about it now. What am I going to put on here now that I've got some stuff to work with? We have things like Power 3. Protect 3 is pretty good too, because it's got a lot of armor and shield upgrade. Life Energy plus 300 is always a fun one to have on there. I think at the end of the day, what I'm going to do for putting stuff on there is put gain weapon energy plus 5 onto him. Because that's a really good one to have. Let's see. How the heck did Zero not have a whole bunch of Force Metal on there? Oh, right. One of them was Decoy. I almost forgot that happened. You know what? Putting DOA protection on him is probably a good idea. I'm a feeling like it's a decent one. And we'll exchange that armor... No, we won't. I was thinking I was going to exchange that armor out, but that would be a bad idea. Cinnamon. Nothing needs to be done here because she has really good stuff on her. Again, another infinite resist. We're very lucky to be having 2 of those right now. And with that in mind, if we've got a whole bunch of Zenny just sitting around in the pile here, then I guess we'll just stock up. No reason not to at this point. I have all the Zenny in the world. I might as well buy a whole bunch of really good stuff. Gosh, and these are really cheap too, so I might as well take them. And then backups are expensive, so I'll get like 2 of them. So alright, with that, we are extremely ready to go on to the next chapter. I mean, massively so, guys. Massively so. Not only did we just equip a whole bunch of really good stuff for weaponry, sub-weapons are also looking amazing right now. Our Force Metal lineup, incredible looking as well. And items, hot damn. Let's go ahead and automatically sort those so they're looking really nice. But yeah, we've got 9 of everything, which is the maximum. We have vaccine programs, anti-lock, warm-up cooler, we have Cure 1, Cure All, a whole bunch of reboots. You know, a few backups, but for the most part here, this is looking really good. Shan't be having a bad time where we're going, I think. Heck yeah, bud. Heck yeah. See, it pays to not run away from fights like that. Especially in that mine area, because again, it had so many gold and silver meteors in there. And killing them off gets so much Zenny. You'll be so rich. You'll be rich like me. I'm very happy about that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start up the next mission and see where that brings us. In mission. Teleport device. Destination set to Venalia Desert. Would you like to head to the Venalia Desert? Yes. My brain makes me think that it's vanilla, but I know it's not. There are signal jammers set up on the surface of Venalia Desert. If you follow the direction of the cables extending from the jammers, they should lead you to the enemy facility. The closer the jammers are to the enemy facility, the higher the energy charge. Use that to narrow down the location. Good luck, everybody. Still kind of sad about Spider, though. He was a really good teammate. I guess we kind of have Marino to make up for that, kind of. I don't know. Whoa. So this is the device Nana was talking about. She said to follow the cables. Visibility is terrible in the sandstorm. Lose your way and you'll be finished. Proceed carefully, X. Well, it had to come down to it eventually. Here we are in the desert. Energy level at 10%. Well, we gotta follow the cables then. Energy level at 20% with the cable direction aiming this way. Okay, so I think I've got a rudimentary lock on how to do that. Oh, good. Blindness for everybody. But hey, we got ourselves some new fight music. That's how you know it's part 2 of the game. Alright. This thing looks pretty buff, though. Let's see how we can take this out. Yeah, this is why we came with cure-alls. How you doing, buddy? Try your best. You ain't getting past me. Once again, this is one of those enemies where I've just really got to break through that initial shell to be able to do anything. There we go. Once you get that crack, he ain't going back.
Here goes!
Aw, but this is my favorite fight music. Really good stuff. And you're done for. Kaboom.
Hardly a fight.
Well, hopefully we don't have to fight a whole bunch of stuff like that, otherwise I'm gonna have a bad time. Energy level 30%. Cables lead that way. 40% this way. It gets kind of worrying because you get into a fight mid-traversing the desert area. And then of course I get back to being jammed by this shit. Ugh. You know what?
Here goes nothing.
Not giving you the satisfaction of me having a bad time with you giving me a bad time. Get summarily wrecked. You see what you made me do there? You see what you made me do? I would have been so much nicer to you had you not been an absolute asshole about it. But you just had to come out of nowhere and be all like, ooh, I'm a big fancy turtle. I'm gonna apply blind to your party. Silly ass turtle.
Here it goes.
Deserts are always tense? Yeah. You know, it's kind of funny, I've never been a huge fan of the whole desert motif when it comes to video games. I think this especially kind of started out with, what was it? Bomberman, I think it was? Yeah, no, Bomberman Hero, now that I recall. Had a whole bunch of desert missions in that, and I was just not a fan of it. I see you over there, dog. It's not happening. I'm not allowing you to do your bullshit.
Here we go.
I bet you any money that stupid dog over to the right there would have done something really, really annoying had I let him. It's just one of those things in life where you know it was going to be crappy had you let me do something. Oh. Thank God for being active about that stuff. Good job, Zero. almost feel like I want to put a WE +5 on Cinnamon. Mainly just so she'll have 50% for doing healing faster. I wonder if I can make one for her. That'd be pretty cool if I could. That'd be great, if I'm being honest. As for the medic, weapon energy is always a large concern.
Hardly a fight.
And I know I have one on X, but would it be all that bad for me to switch it out? That's the question here. Okay, so I need a WE +5 in order to make one of these. And I can make one, so yeah, alright.
Here.
Here? Good job, Cinnamon. Oh, but now I need life energy +100. What's this? Ooh, okay. Increases chance of acquiring items when winning battles by 3%. That's neat.
Here.
Okay, so I understand that there's something very stupid going on here, and I'm just wasting things. Mainly due to the fact that it takes an LE100 to make a WE +5, but on the other hand, it also takes a WE +5 to make a fucking LE100. They both switch. Ah! Fine. Just please make me a good luck.
Here.
Thank you. That's a top tier item. We're lucky to be able to have that. Oh, these are new. Full resistance against things like Berserk, Blind. Yeah, these are all very new. Good stuff, too. But I feel like we could do better. Oh my god, full specs +3. Give.
Here.
Thank you. Full specs +1, not all that amazing. Full specs +3. I'm awake. Real shit. You know, since I'm not going to be able to put something like gain WE +5 onto X anymore, considering that it's just kind of like a bad idea, I will give him instead... I'll give him good luck. I can't put full specs onto him because that's a little bit above, but, you know, I'll put the good luck onto him. I think that's good. Yeah, real shit, my dude. So, in exchange, Cinnamon over here, Cinnamon, never gonna get tired of saying that, will slot out Eagle Eye for gain weapon energy +5. There, good. Now she's gonna be healing a lot more often. And Zero, on the other hand, over here, I think maybe I could get rid of his armor +3 or something like that for something good. You know, the life energy +300's pretty decent, but I like full specs +3. I like being able to have that. So let me see what I can put onto him. The only problem with Zero here is that I don't really have much of anything to be able to put onto him, considering the fact that, oh, he does not have a lot of immunity. I think at the end of the day, I'll just do life energy +3000, minus metal 10, and full specs +30. It's probably good enough for him. We're one little sub-tank part away from having another full tank made. I wonder if we're going to be able to find that around here. As it immediately launches me into a fight. Good shit.
Charge shot!
Yeah, excuse me. Also, holy shit, just absolutely obliterated these guys. Please no. Please no! Oh god, it says I'm like hacking up a lung. Okay, so these things aren't too terrible, I guess. I don't like the riot, but whatever. Yeah, holy shit! She's already at the point where I can just be like, hey, I need you to heal. Can you heal? 2 turns in, and bada boom, she's doing it. That is extremely useful. I wish I would have put weapon energy +5 onto Cinnamon sooner. Honestly, just really good. We're never gonna run out of health this way, and I'm very happy about that. The only downside is that X is never, ever going to be able to use Power Charge all that often again. So... kind of a give and a take there. Kind of a give and a take. And it kind of sucks because I love Power Charge. Just one of the best boosters for weapon attacks in the game, I think. It's kind of like giving Heat Haze to Zero, except he's a little different. He's built different, yo. I like our setup, though. We've done very, very good. Am I lost? Oh, please tell me I'm not. Oh, thank you. Woo! I was worried there for a second. I couldn't find the next pylon. Fuck you and your jamming bullshit, mister. I'm not a huge fan of the crap that I have to go through killing you. Aw, still. Our setup is so good right now. Especially with that Buster we just ate, X, like, he's thrown out almost 2,000 a hit. Like, that's up there. You know, it kind of reminds me of, like, the old MMOs I used to play back in the day. That was, like, you know, World of Warcraft and stuff like that. By the same kind of metrics, they do a good job of, like, having things proper for the evolution of how much damage you do in this game. And I think that's really important for an RPG. But, there were a lot of RPGs back then. I think Ragnarok Online was a huge, huge, huge perpetrator of this. It was just straight up all like, oh hey, you're gonna go from like hitting 10,000 in the start of the whole MMORPG experience here, to hitting somewhere upward to, I don't know, the fresh billions, trillions, when you get to mid-game. That power creep is just so incrementally broken. It's so bad. This door, it doesn't respond at all. X, I wonder if there's a device that operates nearby. Let's have a look around. What's this? Isn't it? I would have thought it would be that. Maybe not? Anyways, as I was saying, Ragnarok Online... Oh god, Maple Story. Now that I remember. Maple frickin' Story. Those types of games back in the day, I used to like them a lot, but the power creep in those things were so bad. I think Nexon nowadays just releases new types of characters that you can play like every other week. Just because of the crap that they have to go through for trying to get things equalized within their MMORPG. So I remember that very fondly. They have really good graphics in that, but the story was absolutely hackneyed, and the combat... Well, I hate to say it, but the combat in MapleStory is basically just a number generator, you know? That's such a mean thing to say about that, but it's what it is. It's what it is. You hold down the key, you make numbers go, and that's literally what you get out of it. And that sucks, but, you know, what can a guy do? What can a guy do when they've got it so broken? And to the point of massive expansiveness, where no matter what you do, you're always going to have an issue. It sucks.
You've come far, boys. That I, Ferrum, am here to make sure you don't make it a step further.
Then we'll just have to go through you.
Oh, you're a brave one. I like that. But...
X!
Massimo, X!
Oh, goodness. Sand already got you? Keep trying, boys. But it's no use, I'm afraid. What's wrong, kid? I thought you said you wanted to fight!
Zero! Let go! Save yourself!
Do it, Zero! Defeat her, even if you have to do it alone!
Now, listen to your pals. Forget about them and come over and see me. Come on, Zero. I know you want to beat me.
Don't worry, I'll beat you soon enough. As soon as I save them.
Zero! Let go!
Shut up! I won't stand by and watch another friend go down!
Well, you're no fun. I guess it's goodbye. This is the end.
Zero, wake up!
We hit solid ground below the sand.
Maybe this leads to the Rebellion Army facility.
In any case, we're safe for now.
And if we're lucky, they'll assume the quicksand killed us. Hey, I didn't know you cared about your friends so much.
I already have a debt to Spider. I didn't want to owe any more.
Okay, let's do it. For Spider. Let's go!
Lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. That's all I can say about this, is that they were very lucky not to die in that situation. Especially with Big Booba Flying Robot behind him, whipping him upside the backside. Like, jeez. Can't catch a break with that shit, I tell you. But hey, now we have one of these facilities to explore, and it's gonna be something else. It's gonna be something else, I tell you. More of these enemies, and a lot of frickin' sand. Oh yeah.
On target!
I feel like Anakin down here. I don't like sand, it's coarse, and it's terrible, and it gets in my panties. What am I ever to do? Seriously, he is so whiny, if I remember that correctly. The back of the fact of, like, you know, Star Wars. Just absolutely having a terrible time with sand left, right, and center. I don't like the sand. It makes me cry at night. It gets in my eyes, and then I think about my dead parents. A real Bruce Wayne type situation there for him. Boy, I do like force missiles, but once again, it's that mischance. That mischance is really killing me on it.
Here we go! Final strike!
Well, alright. That's another one down.
I did it!
And we got a clear vision from that. Gee, thanks! Amazing. Splendiferous. Absolutely insightful and beautiful. I mean, I guess that's great considering the fact that we're going to be blinded like every 2 frickin' seconds. Is there anything I'm missing around here? I get the feeling that we're heading into a maze. I bet you anything it's gonna be left, right, and center. Maze stuff. Not very amazing, I'll tell you. Well, we're in the middle of an ad break, so we'll be back in just a moment, and we'll see how things shake out. Be right back in a moment. And we're back. Thank you so much for waiting. Let's go ahead and take down these mechanaloids.
Charge shot!
I'm hoping these are going to hit all the bats. Perfect. God, I love when the plan comes together like that. Oh man, I tell you guys, speaking of which, there's been just like plans left, right, and center that have been haberdashed these days, I tell you. Now, there's a lot of sickness out there. I think it was like COVID that just came out with a new variant. Although, I feel like they're saying that all the time these days. Left, right, and center, it's just like new variant, new variant, new variant. And it's like, what can you do? At the end of the day, it almost feels like there's not much you can do. So to be honest, I gotta tell you, the first time I got COVID around, and I did get COVID-19, even though I had, like, booster shots and immunization and everything like that, I can't say it was the worst thing in the world I ever experienced. For me, it was more akin to, like, having a cold. But I think for the longest time, Coca-Cola didn't taste quite right. And I think it was only like a couple of months back that Coca-Cola started actually tasting okay again. And that was just one of those things that absolutely kind of spooked me. It's one of those things that doesn't happen all that very often. It's like, huh? What? You know? Vaccine program, already got that. Ah, see? I knew there was something hidden back here. Looks like a signal was sent to something. Interesting. Oh, door locks. Happy I went back here then. Yeah, Sunder, and that really sucks, you know? And I'll tell you why, and it's because of the fact that, as a booze connoisseur, as one might say, I myself find that one of the drinks out there that I really, really like falls under the category of a rum and coke. And so I was having rum and cokes, and I feel like it should have been a lot better than it actually was. Because at the time, I was tasting the rum was all good, but then the coke, just nothing. Oh, and that sucked so much. It sucked so much, Sunder. Yeah. And I mean, it's not just that either. I had to kind of cooperate with the fact that if I ever wanted to make a cocktail of the sort, if anything was like remotely cola-like in the flavor, it was gonna get yangled up somehow. And that's just no good, as Sonic the Hedgehog would say. D-Rex. D-Rex. Yeah, I get it. Nice crit.
Here we go!
Oh man. I'm still like, you know, in a half-food state. Just from going through that whole nap thing. Because, like, it's funny you take a nap and you go for, like, way too many hours longer than you anticipated, and then the world just kind of feels like you're watching the promotional video for, you know, blinding lights. Just been trying to shake that off all evening, and it's just like, bleh, you know? So I apologize. That's usually not where I am situationally. But I'll tell you what, I'll do a damn good attempt to try and make a stream. I tell you. I'm heavily invested in this stuff right now. What year is it? Yes. You know, it feels exactly like that. You've hit the nail on the proverbial head, or Sunder. And I don't get it. And another thing that I don't understand is that every time I do a nap like that, I also get extremely dehydrated if I don't go to the bedroom. Like, you wake up and then you look like, I don't know, one of those mummies from out of the Rock's movies. All dehydrated, desalivated, and then you just, like, guzzle down some water and it feels like life is returned. I fucking hate that attack, by the way. They're slow as all hell, they're completely predictable, and I feel like my character would have just moved out of the way and not gotten hit by that shit. And yet they have the audacity to stand there and take it like a bitch. So yeah, that's a little bit irksome on my part. It's almost akin to cutscene incompetence, and boy, motherfucker, I hate cutscene incompetence so much. You know, if I am kicking a boss's ass left, right, and center, do not go to a cutscene and somehow tell me that I am doing a poop balls job. Alright? We've already assessed the factor that I am a good gamer. Do not lie to me. And that's what it feels like. It feels like I'm being lied to. That's just brutal for a poor little guy like me who does his best in all the video games he plays. For all the entertainment in the world, and for all the good little boys and girls who watch the stream. Of course, nobody's little watching this. It's all adults here. Still, I do try to do my best, and when the game just blatantly starts saying stuff like, "Oh, hey, boy, howdy, you're losing," you know, I get a little salty. That's exactly how it goes. Exactly how it goes, Earthsunder. Jeez, Earthsunder, watch your fucking language. I love that joke. That one's prime jokery to me. Who did that? Who did that anyways? I feel like it might have been like the WWE guys, or like, I don't know, fucking, Pawn Stars maybe? I don't know how to feel about Pawn Stars. Those guys are a whole breed apart. Like, the family dynamic of that must be interesting to see at a Thanksgiving. Like, that would be something I would actually pay to see, is just to see how Pawn Stars would interact with each other if they were in a Thanksgiving setting and they had to, you know, show everybody how they operate in such an area. I mean, if I had to guess, you'd have the dad at the head of the table complaining about something. Chum-Li would be at the back, absolutely scarfing down, I don't know, probably Cajun shrimp. And then you'd have that bald guy, whoever, I don't know, the one that looks like Steve Cold Stone Austin. I forget what his name is. The one that's always cheeky and saying, the best I can do is so-and-so, you know? Get that man's name. But he'd probably be doling out dishes, and, you know, you'd come up and you'd ask for, like, I don't know, leg of turkey, some mashed potatoes, stuff like that. And he'd look at you and he'd be like, the best I can do is, two turkey wings and some stuffing. Yeah, but they have shit turkey. I don't know if any of those guys know how to cook. They kind of look like they come from a long lineage of, not knowing how to cook. A long lineage of microwave men. And not that there's anything wrong with that. You know, being lazy is all shit, and using the microwave to make things work for your little situation. That's fucking fair enough. Like, that's the same self-made kind of stuff that I respect. Because in the same vein, that's going to be the same kind of people that come to you and have, you know, done a whole bunch of microwave noodles and shit like that. And that's how they got through college or something, you know? So, at the end of the day, I tend to really respect that kind of gumption, but at the same time, there's also a bias that's coming from me, like a real nasty one. Because I know how to cook. I know how to really cook, and, you know, why wouldn't you? That's my issue here, is that why wouldn't you cook? Because A, we need to cook, Jesse. B, it's a static improvement across everything in your life. Like, if you have good food, you're gonna have a good mood. It's that simple. Alright? And this has probably been said since time immemorial, but fuck. It's gotta be said again. You need to eat well to have a good time. Alright? And it's so simple to be able to make good food that tastes good, that is good for you. Alright? You can have the trifecta. None of that complaining out there, thank you. About folks who are saying, oh, I can't eat healthy and I can't have, you know, good food at the same time. No. Alright? You stop that right there, sir and or madame, or whatever you got going on. If I can make really good food on a low budget, so can you. And we're talking like minimum dollars. Minimum dollars. So, it is excruciating to me when I hear people who have conjoined themselves into a whole state of doing nothing but just microwave this, microwave that, order in food that. I mean, that's fair enough if you want to be lazy on a lazy day, alright? No qualms for that whatsoever. And it'd still be fine if you want to go out there and be like, okay, you know, I'm surviving on a low budget. I need ramen noodles to be able to get through stuff because I have almost no money. Fair enough. But if I catch you on your shit, doing stuff like, you know, constantly making microwave meals and shit like that, or doing takeout, and you have the opportunity to make really good food, and I catch you complaining about the fact that you aren't feeling good, or that your food doesn't taste good, oh, buddy, you're getting no sympathy from me. That's just the simple, hard facts of it. If you are able to make good food, and you complain about the fact that you are not having good food, then look down at your hands and wonder for just 1 second what those things are supposed to be on there for. Believe you me, when you figure it out, it'll be life-changing. Like, it will be Will Smith, world flipped upside down, life-changing. The sound those locks make. So stupid. Hey, tons of items at the end of this room, though. Oh, God. But there have definitely been cases in the past where I have talked to some folks out there who have the money and the means to be able to make some pretty gosh damn good shit. It's not like they don't have a kitchen, it's not like they have issues that prevent them from making good food. And yet, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna see these people come up to me and be like, oh hey, what, I had a really crappy meal last night. And I'd be like, well, why? Why'd you have a really crappy meal? What'd you have, in fact? And I'll get these people talking to me, and they're gonna be telling me the craziest shit, like microwaving pasta, or like, what's a really offensive one that I know that they do sometimes? It's mostly in the world of like sandwiches, if you ask me. Just really, really weird, bizarre, and stupid sandwiches. And I know this one guy tried to make a grilled cheese sandwich. And that shit's pretty easy, right? Except, the issue here is that what the man tried to do was he put somehow, and I don't understand how he managed to get to this point, he took out one piece of bread, and then he had a whole bunch of slices of cheese, and he put the cheese on the outside of the bread, And, I mean, alone that would have been fine had he not overlooked the fact that he had burnt the fucking cheese in the pan. So he's got this lump of squished up bread that doesn't have any butter on it to, like, toast it. And the poor thing is just, like, burnt to the pan, and I'm just looking at this thing wondering how in the hell he managed to fuck this up so badly. Sad. With Cyber Liquid, this liquid glob is sure to work. Oh, another mechanoid I need to get things for. A lot of upgrades for X, though. Good stuff. Lots of builds. That's what I like to see. No, but seriously, how do you fuck up a grilled cheese sandwich that badly? Like, that's almost on the same level as where, like, in Family Guy, Peter pulls that shit with, like, you know, trying to cook. Or no, that's not Family Guy. Simpsons, where Homer is tasked with making some breakfast. And the man literally pours a bit of milk into a bowl of cereal. The shit explodes and combusts. Turns into flames. It's one of those shaking my head moments, you know? And apparently, I have only just delved into the world of food illiteracy. Because apparently America has it way worse than Canada. Now, I didn't know about this until somebody actually really went to lengths to inform me about how there are issues in America with this sort of thing. And, you know, we got Americans in the chat right now. Feel free to inform me more about this, but from the general understanding and gist of what I've gotten here, I have learned that there are a subset of Americans out there who don't know what a frying pan are, who struggle to properly operate something like a microwave. There are apparently Americans who don't know what the proper use of a spatula is. Never mind the fact that there are two different types of spatula. Spatula apparently just completely, absolutely bamboozles them. I have been dictated to by knowledgeable peoples that there are Americans out there who have committed massive food crimes. Massive food crimes. Considering pizza has heat before eating, I shouldn't be surprised. Oh yeah, you've seen some of the ones out there. You know, right? The ones coming in from America where people have pictures of a pizza being put into an oven, right? And then the next thing they have, it shows the pizza has fallen through and hit the bottom of the oven. Because these ding-dong dingleberries didn't put a pan beneath the pizza and they thought the cardboard was perfectly fine. I've seen pizzas melted onto the cardboard because they thought that was a good cook surface. It's astounding. Oh, new weapon, virus missile. Is that any good? I think we already have that. Yeah. Virus missiles, smoke missile, hunter missiles, stuff like this. They're all really good for specific things, but not strong. Not like these recent ones. Actually, you know what? Now that we've gotten me onto that little tirade about that there, I feel like I should show you guys. Because that's an important thing to me. So we're going to go into Google. We're going to type in pizza fuck-ups. That's a really, really good one to go with. We'll just, we're gonna go ahead and see, you know, some real pizza mistakes here. Let's see if we can't find some really nasty, sad pizza mess-ups here. Or we'll put in pizza mistakes. What's a good codifier trope name for this? Pizza disaster. There we go. Pizza disaster is the one that I'm thinking of. So, lay your proverbial eyes on this. This shit right here, exactly what I'm talking about. All right? This shit here, happening all over America. And I can say that it's America because look at these websites that they're coming from. Ferry Hill Parish Church, the U.S. Sun. All right? Kind of having oomph moments all over the place here. I hate when this shit happens. I've seen this happen before. Low quality, low grade pizza establishments will do this. It's nasty shit. Nasty shit. And look at this. American hot dog pizza. Who in their right mind? And is that mustard I do dare spy on top of that? American. I'm not sure what to think about that. Boy. But yeah, just fucking all over the place. Here's another one from America, New Jersey over here. Look at that thing. Look at that monstrosity. They put corn on it. That's another thing that I've heard that they've been doing a lot in America with pizza that just sounds like it's weird. Now, putting corn on your pizza. Why are you doing that? Don't you know that corn just goes through you and you poop it out? It's fun to eat off the cob, and it goes good with a couple other things, but why are you putting that on a pizza? Much less that disaster. All right, there you go. There's a guy over there. Frozen pizza disaster. Fucking American flag front and center. And I didn't even have to put in, America into the search bar up here. It's just pizza disaster. And lo and behold, loads of what we're getting here is stuff from, you guessed it, America. Oh no. Oh man. You know what? Now that we've had to see that horrible, terrible image, let's take a look at what amazing pizza looks like. All right. Just to kind of recuperate from all that. Yeah, look at all this. Look at this. This is nice stuff. You can tell that somebody went to the lengths to brush the outside of that crust with some really nice cooking olive oil. Maybe extra virgin. That'd be really good stuff. Most of these are like margarita pizzas and stuff like that. But these all look pretty good, except for this one down here. Somebody's burnt the crust on the sides of these here. I wouldn't go for that margarita. You lied to me, Internet. I give you so many wonderful prompts, and yet you lied to me. Oh, look at this image over here. Look at this fucking image over here. I love this. This is great. Not the fact that it's like a pizza at a Pizza Hut or something like that, or like, a promotional for something. But just the fact, the kind of looks that we're getting from, like, the lady and her kid. The kid over here is just like, oh, I like pizza. I like the pizza. Mom's over here like, yeah. Some of the Dio sort of thing over there, like, look at the pizza child. I'm just looking at her face, and I gotta imagine it's gotta be some sort of, like, kind of thing coming out of her, like it's, I don't know, fucking Metallica, or, I don't know. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great if a woman like that could make some serious AC/DC sounds with her mouth? Just the whole kind of stuff that they do. And I heard about that too. I heard about the fact that AC/DC's guy, AC/DC singer, it was what? Brian Johnson? That was the current one. Bon Scott, Dave Evans. Wow, they've had a lot of lead singers. But I think I'm talking about Bon Scott. Maybe. I'm not sure if it's Brian Johnson or Bon Scott. Guys did some crazy stuff with their throat. That sounds terrible out of context. But what I mean by that is that they had a specific kind of sound to the band that made them famous. And I think it's pretty damn cool how he was able to keep that going for so long. Bon Scott. It was probably Bon Scott who was the guy who did... Yeah. All the singing for that. Yeah, because it did Highway to Hell, Let There Be Rock. Yeah, this was the guy I'm thinking about who had, you know, the particular song stuff that he could do for AC/DC, his particular type of singing. How did this guy die? Died after a night out in London with a former musician and alleged drug dealer Alistair Kinnear. Wow. Well, that's unfortunate. I didn't think it was like that. Let's see. Went to visit some friends, did a jam session. Huh. Passed out and died at the age of 33. That's so young. That's so young. That's like 2 years older than me. God damn, that's sad. I didn't think he died so young. But anyways, back from all that grim stuff. Let's return to something that's a little bit more pop and fresh and friendly. Shit, I tell you though, some of the way these people go, it's brutal. I didn't think he died like that. I'm surprised. And so young, too. I mean, I wonder if he would have had a long career ahead of that had he not died so young, but at the same time, the stuff he was doing to his throat to achieve how he could sing, I don't think it would last a long time. I could be totally wrong about that. I'm sure there are a lot of singing teachers and whatnot out there who have much more experience in the fields and much more information on that than I do. To be honest, if I could find, you know, somebody who knows more about that than I do, I'd like to ask him if they knew about that sort of stuff. You know, if I could ask them, hey, you know, if he was like 50 years old, 60 years old right now, would he still be able to continue singing like that? And it's one of those things that I'm just not sure that it will be possible, but I could be completely wrong about this. Could be completely wrong. What's this game doing giving me all these virus missiles? Like, what am I gonna need that for? To smash. Yeah, this is all maze shit. Why is it always mazes, guys? Every time I get into one of these situations where I'm going down Egyptian-like sand hallways, it's like, every time I'm in a desert, it's always gotta be mazes and Egyptian shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I think that's funny that it's always that, but at the same time, it's kind of like, maybe give it a little break. I don't know. Really hate that attack, though. This is gonna be one of those things where I'm gonna want to somehow grind up an infinite resist or something like that for status effects, I guess. I don't know if something like that is possible, but it's worth looking into. Because at the end of the day, I really do like the infinite resist that we have. But, I'll tell you, not a fan of all these status effects getting looped onto us.
Here goes!
Good. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. terrible at doing those zero combos. Even so, they do a lot of damage.
I did it!
Well, okay. You know what? I'll tell you guys. Let's go ahead and kind of figure out if I can make something that's really, really good. Because we've got our force metal here. And we have a lot of options for things that give us full block on things like Berserk and Blind. Like, take a look at this one down here. Discover all 6 recipes in the status effect series. Interesting. The only problem here is that a lot of this stuff requires life energy plus 300. We have 4 of those, and I think some of them are in use right now. But they're what's required for us to be able to use these.
Here.
I'm gonna make them anyways, to be honest. Let's see, Cryotrenic, Tractor Nets. Yeah, there's just a whole bunch of stuff around here that I need LE plus 300 for. Just development all around, you know? And at the end of the day, I feel like maybe I should just go back to the save point, if I can find it. And then teleport back to town and try and do a little bit of development so we're not getting tangled by so many status effects. Because it's not fun running into a battle and then getting absolutely wrecked by status effects left, right, and center here. It's been happening too much for my taste. Take this boy out now, too. I don't know why he's so strong, though. I think it's silly because I've already taken out the shell. Alright. Get out of here. But yeah, I'm thinking that's what we're supposed to be doing here. As much as I don't want to have to go back and do a whole bunch more stuff. These status effects are just so annoying. And I have a lot of Zenny, so I might as well use it. Yeah, no. As much as I would like to stick around and waste my time doing a whole bunch of battles, the answer to that is no, my friends. I'm a little bit worried, too, because I don't know if I can go back. If I'm stuck, that's gonna suck.
Fall back for now!
So, again, one of those times where I'm really, really glad to be able to go back and forth here. Oh, phew, thank God. I mean, yeah, it'll take us a little bit to get back to where we were, but it's not a huge issue at the end of the day. I'm just happy to be able to do what we can do with this. And I've got a pretty big feeling that if we can get to the point where we have all that stuff discovered for the status effects series, it'll just unlock something that says, oh, hey, you now have full resistance to all status effects. We need that. In triplicate, damn it. I guess I didn't think it was going to be so much of an issue. Really. But hey, shopping time is fun time. Just hoping it's not going to be too expensive. Otherwise, I might have to sell off some things. Oh, yeah, me and my big mouth. I get like 4 of them. Okay, virus block, we have one of those. It's a good thing that this shows me clearly what I have made and what I don't have made. Berserk block, we'll make one of those.
Here.
Blind block, that's another one of those things that we need.
Here.
DOA protection, that's another one of those things that I feel like I should have. And there's one down here that's unrefinable. You know what? Maybe I should build some of these instead. Since the other one down there says that it's unrefinable. I require LE plus 100. You, sir. Give me, like, 7 of those. Okay, we'll grab Reuse Protection. I don't know, it says that I need to discover all 6 recipes in the Status Effects series. What am I missing then? Status Effects series. Tracking-Net, Cryogenic, Circ Block, Blind Block, DOA Protection. Unlocked stuff. I don't even see anything around there for something that'll help out. But there's gotta be something that we can do against all these frickin' status effects other than, like, some full resistances here and there. So I need something like Tractor Net and Cryogenic. Can I buy those? It's kind of disappointing that I don't see them anywhere. I know the shops seem to have them either. This is one of those times where I wish I could get, like, statistics on enemies to make sure I know what's what. At the end of the day, I just really don't want to muck around and have a whole bunch of really stupid shit on myself, like block fully this, block fully that. I mean, it's only like 5 erosion to be able to have something like that on there for full resistance against something like virus or, you know, blind. It's a problem. Then again, I could develop something like Gain WE plus 10. I don't know. I need to take like a little look through here and just try to think about what I want to be putting. Yeah, it is a problem. So we have all these guards, we have all these protection items. And Tractor Net and Cryogenic would be great, since I would be able to use those to make a full resistance against freeze and full resistance against bind. Which I think is all required for me to be able to make this one all the way down here. I don't know if that also extends to DOA protection. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Well, drat. I thought I was going to be able to, like, do something with that, but maybe not. Can she take me back to where I need to go here? I don't know. Yeah, camp. Unknown. Grano. Good deal. If I ever wanted to go back to some of these areas for, like, bonus stuff, I could, I guess. I'm gonna cancel that teleport, because it's not really gonna bring me anywhere useful. Unless I really, really, really felt like it. Well, huh. You know? Gonna have to duke it out with all those status effects. I mean, in the end, I'm really, really happy I got all that stuff from the item shops. And I think I might put some of those protection items on, even if they're not, like, complete defense against it. Yeah, stuff is always good. It's always nice to have something at the end of the day, rather than nothing. As much as I like good luck, I might as well have something better than that. So, I'll put blind block onto X. What should I do here? I know she's my healer. To be honest, I should put full resistance to virus onto her. And then, at the end of the day, I think Zero would probably do good with Berserk resistance, because I don't want him attacking other people. There we go. That's at least something more than we've had before. Just got to the final boss on Luigi's Mansion 3? Nice! Good luck! Gotta leave that for tomorrow, eh? Yeah, something tells me that that's going to require a fresh mind and a lot of enthusiasm to do. So how do I get back to where I want to go to? If I were to just boost ahead, could I find where I need to go? I wonder. Don't move! A little less HP than I like to usually operate with, but if the game's not going to really give me a choice, then hey, what can I do? God, I love fighting these wolves! They're so nice to fight! Contrast to all those bullshit turtles that come out of nowhere, and then I have to, like, crack the shell. Whoa! Alright, here we go. Energy control room. Where's this lead? Oh shit, this is all, like, new area stuff. How did I get in here? Oh, fuck. I didn't think there was going to be a whole bunch of prions around here like that. That's nasty. I will just have to work with it how I can.
On target.
I mean, these things used to be really dangerous back in the day. We had these in Gadil Forest, and I really hated having to try and kill them off. Now they're nothing, because we're way far into the game.
Here goes!
Still not my favorite for having to kill prions. I prefer the weaker variants, like the bit summoners. Those things are fun to kill. They pop like bubble wrap. Speaking of popping like bubble wrap, yeah, I can't say I'm all that unhappy with what we're getting used out of Ice Missile and Thunder Missile. I mean, they are elementals, but they're working pretty damn good. I like it a lot. Yeah, getting very strong, Ursunder. You guys don't stand a chance. Of course, our enemies are probably going to be following in suit, but hey, that gave me a boost power and build power? God damn, those are good drops. I mean, like, really good drops. Yes, thank you. So where all does this lead? I feel like I'm delving deeper into the catacombs here, and just everything's getting bigger and bigger. Uh-oh. Great, these things. My least favorite prions.
Here goes!
Well, at the very least, I'm hoping I can kill him quick. Yeah, these prions are known to do a lot of bullshit. They use a lot of items, they use armor peeler. It's not fun.
On target!
But if I'm lucky, they're weak to electricity, so that's nice. Ooh, good crit. Spin that stick! Hate having to do this because it's still bullshit. It's still bullshit, you know it is. But it works out really good for healing because it's just like, boink! Everybody's back up to max. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something has come to my attention that maybe I should take a look at.
Here goes!
And I think I will. Because when we originally got Zero, there was something funky going on with the boy. Being the fact that he was equipped with 2 heat hazes. Am I able to double up on that? That's locked. That ain't. This must be the core of the base. If we succeed here, we might be able to stop the jammer. Laser puzzles. How to stop laser puzzle? Oh, I can just walk underneath it. The energy pathways can be switched. Switch the pathways? Yeah, let's go for it. Beep. Yeah, I think that might have done it. What anime you're really looking forward to is the 10 girlfriends who really love you, and it keeps seeing stuff praising it, so that adds to your excitement. Because it's going to be 10 girlfriends who really love you, Arsender. It's kinda on the tin can there, my friend. 100? Dear God, that's a lot. Can't allow you to do that. Can't allow you to shoot that, Star Fox. I mean, at that point, that's just a little bit too many, don't you agree? I don't know, I feel like that would be too much for me.
On target!
Too much of a harem. I mean, yeah, you get a whole bunch of infection and stuff like that, but then it's like 100 times the nagging and shit. Oh, man. Woo! Double Heat Haze's choice! Thank you, sir! Not having a bad time doing that, that's for damn sure.
I did it!
Well, alright, Double Heat Haze. That's fantastic on Zero. I'm just gonna have to keep that on him. Another central passageway. Are there gonna be a lot of these? I feel like there's gonna be a lot of these central passageways left, right, and center here. Not that I mind. It's easy for me to kill the medic. What? Why would you do that? You did nothing with that healing. You are such a dumb robot. Nonetheless, the anime looks like it's going to be an absolute blast. Well, good. I'm glad you're going to find something that's going to be able to take up your time a little bit there, my friend. It's good stuff, bro. Tell you the truth, I myself haven't had really anything on the docket for watching. There could be more, I guess, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to find stuff these days when you watch just about everything, and like, you know, there's certain cliches and stuff like that that, I don't know, it kind of kills the enthusiasm for a good amount of stuff. It's not easy to find something that could really cater to your enhanced taste.
On target!
But also, I think at the same time, that Writers Guild strike really fucked over a lot of shows and movies. So, bad writing, that's the death of a movie or two, and a show or three. At that point, it's like, what do you do? Select the floor, now I'm floor 1. Oh, I can go down and up. Okay. I didn't know I could do that.
Aha! X, what are you doing here? Why, that Ferrum, she goes off and acts on her own, and then she doesn't even finish the job.
They were just lucky. Ferrum is not to blame. This just means that you will have the opportunity to take care of them yourself, Botos. We're counting on you.
You think you're Epsilon's favorite? I'll show you soon enough.
Oh yes, Big Chonker Boy Bodos back at it again with the hips and the furs. My Anaconda don't want none, unless your Bodos got buns, hun. Oh yeah, we were unlocking this door over here before we were so rudely interrupted by things. What does this do? Show me, show me, show me, show me. Ah, it's that door. Okay. Yes, I went into a big old frenzy of trying to figure out what would be going on if I got certain things unlocked for blocking status ailments. And I have to admit, yes, it was kind of to my detriment. Alright, that door's unlocked. One more to go. This one right down at the end of the hallway here, and we'll have all the doors we need unlocked. Jamming. This bullshit again.
Here you go! Charge shot!
See, this is the exact reason I didn't put something on Zero or Cinnamon for blocking blindness, because I need to hit those bats. I really do need to. Always use proper protection or else it gets status ailments. Too true, and we'll figure out if we can evade more of those after the break. And we're back! Thank you so much for waiting. Let's get back to more Mega Man X Command mission. Specifically, beating the shit out of this turtle thing. Yeah, boy. Once you crack that shell, it's pretty easy to kill this thing. And I think that's inventive. You don't see a lot of enemies like this in most RPGs where you do actually have to go out of your way to, like, get it to a state where you can actually kill it. I like that a lot. I really do. And I wish it would be in more RPGs. Especially JRPGs. They don't do a lot of this most of the time. I think one of the games that comes like close to doing that would probably be something like Fear and Hunger. I don't like Fear and Hunger for a lot of reasons though, and that's definitely a discussion for later. It's definitely not one of those reasons where it's like I don't enjoy the JRPG, you know, RPG Maker aspect of it. It's not that, but there's a lot of different reasons for why I don't exactly like the Fear and Hunger series all that much. I feel like if I were a little bit more energetic, I would be in the mood to talk about, you know, my dislike of that just a little bit more. Hit the thing! God. I think I was born yesterday with this controller. I was just missing them left, right, and center. Alright. Oh, hey, here's the parts that we need for the Iron Hammer. And a whole bunch of Zenny. Nice. Oh, well, guys. I think speaking of, I think we're going to go ahead and end it here for tonight. That's going to be it for today's stream. I'll just go ahead and make doubly sure that this is all saved up proper. But other than that, thank you so much for all coming on in tonight. I hope you guys had a really good time. I know this has been one of our shorter streams out of the whole bunch, but I'm glad I did anything at all today, to be honest. I didn't think I was going to be on after I took that huge nap, so hey! Yay for perseverance! It's definitely got its place in the world. Alright, we'll go ahead and see who's on, see who we can send this on over to. And then we'll finish on up for tonight. Ah, good old Gromfaloon. No problem, our Sunder. Always happy. Always happy to be able to play a wonderful game for a beautiful chat for a wonderful community. So there we go, everybody. There's our chat raid message. Make sure to copy that and post that into Gromfaloon's chat there to make sure he receives that beautiful, beautiful Barkeep love that we are all renowned for. You know, gotta spread that love. Make sure people know the word of the Barkeep. Anywho, guys, I hope the rest of y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, wherever the heck you are. I hope it's a good time for you. As usual, look after your folks, your friends, your family, all the people that are important to you in your life there. Make sure you stay nice and fed and all nice and warm during the cold winter months. If you're into red-green like I am, always remember the man's oath. I'll change if I have to, I guess. It's a good one to know. Very Canadian. And that'll be it for me for tonight. Again, thank you so much for all stopping in. I've been Barkeep, signing off.